Today we have a very interesting flashlight with a unique feature. This is the WT01 from the brand BRINYTE. Today I'm going to unbox and review this flashlight, run it through all its modes, and share my honest opinion on whether it's actually worth your money. If you're into EDC gear, camping lights, or you just want something reliable at home for when the power goes out, stick around, because this one has a party trick I haven't seen on many flashlights in this price range. So now let's unbox this and see what we get in the box. After opening the box, the first thing we get is the flashlight. The flashlight is securely placed on a custom cutout foam, so nothing is rattling around during shipping, which I always appreciate in packaging like this. We will see the flashlight in a bit. Now let's see what more we get in the box. First thing, we get a huge battery. This is a 26650 battery with a 5000 mAh capacity. This battery is going to power the flashlight. There is a USB-C port built into the battery itself, which is honestly a small but clever design choice because it means the battery isn't just a dumb cell. It's got its own charging circuit built right in, so you will be able to charge the battery directly from a power brick, without even needing the flashlight body at all. Okay, let's move to the next. I have got two USB-C cables. Both cables are USB-A to USB-C. I am not sure why they give two cables. Maybe we will figure it out throughout the review. Next, there is a charging cradle. This is interesting. You can charge the flashlight wirelessly by putting the flashlight into this. Look, there is no pogo pin or any metal connector in it. This is a complete wireless charging dock. Next, we have got some extra rubber rings. You will need this in future if the stock water sealing gets damaged over time. Nice to see this inside the box. Then we get some paperwork. This card contains a message to the customer from the brand. A nice gesture from the brand. And this is the user manual. Nothing complicated, not too big. It's a small and very user-friendly manual you can easily go through before you start using this flashlight. Now that's all in the box, and let's talk about the flashlight now. The flashlight feels very good in hand. It's sturdy. It's a full metal body construction, yet not that heavy, so it doesn't feel like a brick sitting in your pocket or your bag. This bottom part is made of plastic, as here is the wireless charging point. Here is the branding. Here is the model name. Here you will see a hot warning on the top. As the flashlight is so powerful, this part will get hot during extended turbo use. So keep that in mind if you're holding it for a long time on the highest setting. Here is the button. Only one button to operate this flashlight, which keeps things simple once you learn the press patterns. We will see the operation and performance in a bit. Look, there is no USB-C charging port on the flashlight itself. You have to always charge the light with the charging cradle. And now I can understand why they put a USB-C port on the battery. In case you need to charge the flashlight without the charging cradle, you can directly charge the battery through your smartphone charger. This flashlight is also compatible with an 18650 battery. So if you have a spare 18650, you can swap it in if you're going on a multi-day camping or outdoor session and don't want to carry the charging cradle with you. I also want to point out the overall fit and finish here. The threads on the battery compartment are smooth, the anodizing on the body looks even, and there's no rattle anywhere when you shake it. For a flashlight in this price range, that level of build quality is genuinely impressive. And it gives me some confidence that this thing is built to last rather than fall apart after a few months of regular use. Now we have to put the battery inside the flashlight. From here, it opens, and you have to insert the battery. Now let's talk about the flashlight operation and performance. A short press on the power button will turn the flashlight on or off. Once the flashlight is on, press and hold the power button for 1 second to change the brightness level. This is low mode, 50 lumens, and the flashlight will run for 40 hours in this setting. That's a full weekend camping trip on a single charge if you're just using it for basic tasks around camp. This is medium, 500 lumens, which is honestly enough for most everyday tasks like walking the dog or checking around the yard at night. This is high, 1650 lumens, and at this point you can already light up a decent chunk of your backyard or a dark trail without any trouble. Double press the power button. This is turbo, 2700 lumens, and this is really very bright. When you point this into the distance at night, the throw is genuinely impressive, and it makes a real difference if you need to spot something far away or signal for help in an emergency situation. Now I'm turning it off and long press the power button. This is power saving mode, 10 lumens, and the flashlight will last 250 hours in this mode, which is perfect for something like a nightlight or for finding your way around a tent without blinding everyone inside it. This flashlight has a safety lock too. Press the power button 5 times to lock and unlock the flashlight. This helps when you travel and carry the flashlight in a backpack. Now let's talk about the charging cradle. So the charging cradle is completely wireless. Just connect this to a power brick and put the light in it, that's it. Now here is something interesting. If the power grid cuts off or goes down, the flashlight will automatically turn on. You don't need to do anything. You will be able to reach the flashlight instantly. You won't have to search for it in the dark. I think this is so cool and a really helpful feature. So this is not just a flashlight for outdoor camping or activity. You can use it at home for emergencies too. This flashlight is IP68 waterproof. It can survive water pressure up to 1 meter. Here is the rubber ring so that water can't go inside and damage the components. Once it gets damaged, you can replace it with the extra rings that come in the box. Let's talk a bit more about build quality because that's something I appreciate here. The knurling on the body gives you a solid grip even with wet or gloved hands, which matters a lot for a flashlight this powerful. The size is compact enough to carry in one hand, but the 26650 battery gives it enough runtime that you're not worried about it dying mid-use. One thing I really like is how BRINYTE thought about real-world use cases. The auto on power cut feature feels like it was designed by someone who's actually been stuck fumbling in the dark during a blackout. Most flashlights are camping first designs, but this one blurs the line between an EDC light and a home emergency device. Let me quickly break down before we wrap up. Excellent build quality for the price, a brightness range from 10 to 2700 lumens that covers basically every use case. IP68 waterproofing, and that auto power on during outages, which is a genuinely unique feature. The extras, like the spare rubber rings and 2 charging cables, show BRINYTE thought about long-term ownership, not just the unboxing experience. So who is this for? If you want one light that handles camping EDC carry and doubles as a home emergency light, the WT01 checks all 3 boxes well. If you just want a basic budget flashlight, you might not need what BRINYTE is offering here. So overall, the BRINYTE WT01 is a really well thought out flashlight. It's not just about raw brightness, which, by the way, is excellent with 2700 lumens on turbo. It's about the small details, the wireless charging dock, the auto power on during outages, the swappable battery option, and the IP68 waterproofing all come together to make this a flashlight you can genuinely rely on, whether you're out camping or dealing with a blackout at home. If you want a powerful, well-built flashlight with some genuinely smart features, the BRINYTE WT01 is absolutely worth considering. That's it for today's review, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more gear reviews. See you in the next one.